So last weekend I got to photograph a music festival in San Diego, sort of with permission, sort of without. So if you know anything about trying to get a media pass for a music festival, it's all about who you know. And a few months ago, when I knew that we were going to go to this festival, I emailed every artist, pretty much every artist on the bill, all their managers, whoever's contact I could get. I emailed people on the media, other photographers who had been there before, local news outlets and stuff like that. I must have sent out easily 60 emails or something like that. All of them were no's. All of them said no, except for one person whose contact that I had that initially she had denied my request for media because they were covered, but she had posted on her story that they needed someone to cover an after party that weekend. So I reached out, wrote her a message and said, hey, I'm gonna be in town. I can photograph, here's my portfolio, let's set this up. She wrote me back, she said, love your work, that's perfect, we need you at this club at this time to photograph this DJ. Great, sign me up, let's do this. So the weekend rolls around, we have to drive down on Saturday, hang out at the festival for a few hours, and then afterwards I drop my wife off at the Airbnb, and then I head over to the club. And I was there for about 2 hours from 11:15 to 1:15 in the morning. I didn't get any footage getting into that because I needed to get there, check in, and make sure everything was squared away. And by the time I started, one, it was super dark and super loud, and it went by so quick that I didn't really have time to get any behind the scenes of that. Did that, and then Sunday rolls around, and music festivals generally have a rule of thumb that if your camera has a detachable lens, it's considered professional and you cannot bring it in. Luckily, I was able to bring my XT30 that didn't have this lens. It had an 18mm on it that's a lot smaller. It looks like a point and shoot, and so no one really questions it when I get into places. So that's when I got to bring my camera in. I had already went through security the first day, so I knew how much they were gonna check you, and it seemed pretty chill, so I brought that camera. Now granted, I'm stuck at an 18mm focal length on a crop sensor that's like 28mm or something like that. A little wide for a festival. I'm not able to get any close-ups of DJs or anything like that, but I did get a handful of portraits and landscapes of crowds and stuff like that. Took all of those photos and I emailed them over to the same people that I was delivering the photos from the club and said, hey, I got these photos, do whatever you want with them, they're yours to have. I have some for my portfolio, and now I can use it for the next time we do something like this. So all that to say that I'm making videos like this because I want to show the reality of working a 9-to-5, freelancing when I can, and being open to doing anything. I've done weddings, I've done events, I've done birthdays, portraits. Now I'm branching into the live music and festival world, so this is just another way to get that portfolio, get the practice in, and figure out the best way to get a network of people that can help you do that. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Stay tuned for more. Sound recording. Kind of doing this. No script. Just gonna run it. All right. Ready, take two. Ready, go.